All right, guys, top of the morning. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are feeling great, feeling grateful, feeling excited. Oliver, good to see you. I saw that you were on vacation with the family. Where'd you go?
Yeah, we went to Alaska.
Really? How long were you gone?
We were gone for a little bit over a week. We had to go chase the Northern Lights, so that was on my bucket list. So
Nice.
fortune, we were able to see them the last day that we were there.
Really? What was that like, man?
Honestly, it was amazing. Like honestly, it's just to see that in person and and we got a good show. It was like over an hour just to see the whole sky dancing with different colors and moving around and everything. It's definitely unforgettable.
And I absolutely love that. My godmother took a Alaskan cruise 5 years ago during Northern Lights and saw it from the ship. She said it was absolutely magical. So we'll go ahead and get rolling. Welcome back. I'm going to turn it over to Karina for a quick teaching moment of the week. So without further ado, our Oracle, Karina, what do we got for him?
Alrighty, so two things for you guys today. One is like sort of a non-update from the NAR. They finally made a decision to keep clear cooperation and the clear cooperation policy in place. We already use something very similar to what they agreed upon, which is that there'll be a status that you can roll out to the MLS saying that the seller's not ready for it to be fully marketed publicly yet to stay within that clear cooperation policy. So kind of like we do already with our coming soon status, every MLS will have their own their own way to handle that, and it's just a nationwide. We're usually ahead of the curve in the Bay Area. We already do that under, I would say, every MLS that we're utilizing currently, but it's official. NAR is cool with, basically like a coming soon or multiple listing options for sellers is what they're calling it. So in case you hear anything about that, nothing's really changed on our end of things. And then the second update is just from CAR. They gave us some more information about dispute resolution and arbitration mediation. A couple handouts in case you guys get into a situation and you want to provide more information for your clients. Basically, mediation is the one that's non-binding, but you're just trying to come up with a consensus. And then arbitration is the one that's legally binding with an arbitrator to make a binding decision. So that's the long and the short of it. I'll post the handouts. Obviously, CAR is the resource on that one. So let me know.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And I'm going to turn it over to you guys. We have some things changing. Weather is getting better. It's just a great time of year. Springtime is officially here. So I wanted to open it up to you guys to talk about any events that you have coming up, any things that you've planned that we haven't heard you talk about on this call or on other calls. So let's go to Anhthu. Then who else has something for consumer facing or agent events that are happening within the offices or outside of the office? Let's hear from you.
Hey guys, I have an Easter ice cream party happening on April 12th from 11 to 1 o'clock, and there will be an ice cream truck coming out in Newark. I will put it in the calendar so everyone knows, but bring your kids, take pictures, have fun, eat some ice cream, and enjoy hopefully beautiful weather that weekend. So yeah, that's what I have.
Love it, love it. Anybody else have an event that they want to talk about upcoming, something they're planning, something they want to drop here today? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Let's go on. We have a lot of things to share and talk about today. So let me pull up my slides here. Boom, bam, we're in. All right, guys. Oh, Dameon, I didn't see your hand, bro. Let's go over to you really quick before I pull up the slides. Let's go.
Hey, my hand was late. Good morning. Welcome back, Elias.
Morning.
April 10th. I'm always promoting the same thing, but volunteer session at the Alameda County Community Food Bank, April 10th, 12:30 to about 2:30 in the afternoon. MOLI has the link on the calendar, I believe. So if you guys can volunteer, please do.
Love it, love it. Well, appreciate you as always. Anybody else? I want to make sure I don't miss you. All right, cool. Let's get right into new escrows for the week. Let me go present and we'll get right into this. Excuse me. All right, guys, let's go right into this new escrows for the week. Samandi up in Sacramento got in contract for 210. Ray got into contract for 400,000. Mauricio got into contract in Stockton for 445,000. Samandi's here. Sun's out, guns out. I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Talk to us about this deal. Talk to us about your strategy, what's working, what you saw. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Samandi. She's with Mohan right here. So let's go ahead and take yourself off of mute. Let's hear your contribution.
Sorry, I accidentally like hit the X button.
All right, you're here now.
I'm sorry, I just heard my name.
Just tell us about your deal.
Which one is this one? Sorry, I
Oh.
can't see the screen.
Okay.
He has
Samandi,
it on like all people.
okay, it's 210,000. Stop sharing. 210,000 Sacramento. Talk to us about this deal, strategy, what worked, and what you're experiencing in that Sacramento market.
So basically about this client, originally I met, it was actually a Zillow lead in the beginning. And then I built relationship and I started helping their family. So it was my own Opcity. Is it Zillow? No, it was Opcity. I actually sold the parents their home on through FaceTime. They were in Miami. And then, yeah, then I sold their son's condo. And then that son that I sold the condo is the one that's buying a different condo right now. And then I'm going to
Perfect.
list the I own home later down the year. So
I love
yeah.
it. I love it. Well, congratulations to you. Well done. Love this. And congratulations to Ray and Mauricio. Continuing
Sorry.
on. Say again. All right, Mohan, can you mute yourself? Thank you. All right, Kelly and Cortez got into contract once again in Vallejo, and Anna Pacheco got into contract in Stockton for 460,000. I don't see Anna on the screen, but I know that she is here, and I don't see Kelly or Cortez on the call today. So one big giant clap from them, and we will continue cruising on. Mark Bondelon got into contract in Vallejo, and Aaliyah Fahey got into contract in Oakland. Remind me to call Aaliyah. I keep on getting crypto messages from her. I don't know if it's actually her, but then I saw a post. So I want to make sure that it's, I'm supporting her if I should be, but it seems a little weird. But anyways, congratulations on selling real estate. If you are selling crypto, congratulations on that as well. Sophia and Chris got in contract in Vallejo for 475, and Adeline Paramo got in contract also in Vallejo for 585. Chris or Sophia, I'm going to have one of you take the wheel and drive on this one. Talk to us about that Vallejo market, what you were experiencing, and talk to us about your strategy. So Chris or Sophia, the time is yours.
Yeah, so we had been showing these clients houses in Vallejo for a while. We actually had lost out on a couple offers, and I think that's what it took to kind of get them to understand that the competition over there is pretty serious. So we saw this house on Friday. I was already in the area, so it was kind of perfect. They fell in love with it right away, and it kind of worked out perfectly because the other homes that we tried to get weren't as good as this one. So it just worked out perfectly. It was listed low, so we had to come high, and they understood that, and we ended up beating out 3 other offers. So yeah, they're super excited, and it's moving ready. Like the other ones, they had things here and there that they knew they had to fix, but this one is like completely renovated, turnkey, so they're really excited.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Chris. Love that. We're going to continue cruising on. All right, guys, next up, Jen got into contract in Oakland for 625, and Anhthu got in contract in Stockton for 670, excuse me. And then Deep Bledsoe in Oakland, 670 on a flex deal. But I'm going to go to Anhthu. We see you. We know how much you've been hustling behind the scenes. So let's hear from you. I see the big smile on your face. Talk to us about this deal, strategy, and how you originally met this lead. Let's go.
This was a long deal. I've been taking them around for a while. This is my aunt-in-law, like she's friends with the mom, and so she introduced me to the buyers, and we've been looking literally, you guys, like 30 homes since October, and so it's been a while. And this was a tough one and actually kind of personal for me because the house that they bought, they're my aunts and uncles who's going through a divorce, and I kind of lived there along, for growing up part too. So anyway, sold it. They listed the listing agent isn't that great, and didn't really do a good job for my aunt and uncle, and I saw it from like this side, and it was really kind of upsetting almost. And they listed the house too much. It was 705. We came in at like 650. They didn't take it, but even before, I told my aunt and uncle that their house aren't 705, and so they need to make sure that their agent is really doing the work for them. And so we offer at 650, they didn't take it. And then they were on the market for maybe almost a month, and then they had to lower their price to 679. And then we came back in and offer at 670 with just an inspection contingency. And so we won it at 670 with, great deal. So it's good.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I know that this is the first of many, many in your career. So congratulations. And I love that you put this event together, that you took charge and you said, you know what, I'm going to put this together, really low spend. So I love seeing all the traction that you have in your business right now. All right, guys, let's continue cruising on. Vanessa Vo out in Lathrop. Also, if you see Vanessa, they have a new baby boy addition to their family. Super, super cute. So congratulations, Vanessa, to you, Aiden, and Alex. Jose got in a contract, also known as Jay, got in contract in Pittsburgh, and then Patrick got in contract in San Francisco for $900,000. I don't see either of them on right now, but let me just check really quick one thing, and then let's see if Patrick, and then let's see Vanessa. All right, cool. So one giant clap for them. We'll continue cruising. All right, guys. Vivian and Kevin got into contract in Castro Valley for $960,000. So congrats to you two. Once again, Vivian got in contract for 1.1 out in El Cerrito. So congratulations. And then Jing Feng, South San Francisco, $2.1 million. You guys, these deals are out here. Obviously, you're not going to find them if you're not prospecting, if you're not, hitting the phones, if you're not hosting open houses. So congratulations. Stephanie Palasama got in contract out in Stockton for $515. Then Sonny got in contract in Hayward on his listing for $875. So great job. And then Joseph and Ina got in contract on their listing for 1.2. So love this duo. Love what you guys are doing. So congratulations. And then here's our totals for the week. For the last couple of weeks, we've been on an average about 20 and above 20 deals for the week. So last week we did $15 million in production. So we're continuing to grow. We're continuing to find opportunities. The market is changing. I see that it is an opportunity for all of us to really capitalize on the spring market. The sun is shining. You guys can knock on doors. More people are going to be out at open houses. So I think that this is going to be a really, really exciting time for us. And it's really an exciting time for this person. Kenny, I want you to talk a little bit about this, but I want us all to give Mauricio a huge, giant round of applause when we see him. He is one of 2 finalists from the Bay Area and to make the list for the 30 under 30. This is one of the most coveted awards that a young professional could get in real estate. And Mauricio's been with us since day one. He was one of the original TEAMFAST members. To see his growth and be able to celebrate all of his accomplishments, this is a huge, huge honor. So Kenny, anything you want to share or say about this and what this means to Mauricio and what this means to our industry?
Again, this is one of the hardest awards to get because you can only get it while you're under 30, and most of the average tenure ages I've seen winning are like 3 or 4 years in. What I've seen, excited for Mauricio's future, because what I've seen, like many of the agents who use this, win this award, start leveraging in their appointments and their meetings and their marketing, and many of the agents have continued to grow, become even more successful in it. Like we have Jing Fang on team, does it prior, top 30 on 30 winner. You're tapped into a new network. There's alumni. You meet yearly at events, huge referrals. So it's just a great reward to win. And you're featured in a magazine that goes out to every single realtor in the US, like right in the middle.
Yeah, so we're obviously internally going to make a big deal about it. We're going to do something cool from a video standpoint that really highlights his personality, who he is, and the impact that he's made in this real estate game. And I remember meeting Mauricio. He was originally at Klein Real Estate with us, and he was living in Tracy, still living with his folks, commuting over the Altamont every day just to work in the office and hustle. And it's been really, really cool to see how he's grown and how he's, developed. And now he's about to get one of the biggest honors in real estate at his age. So congratulations, Mauricio. When you see this, we'll reach out. And huge congratulations to Janice. She is not here, but Janice, you are moving on up. You've successfully completed 3 transactions. That means that you are now graduated out of your advisee agreement. And so that means a raise for you. And we're super, super happy about all of your accomplishments. All right, guys. Once again, more congratulations. And I want you guys to look at this as a testament of what is possible in a very short amount of time. Kuhn's been with us, I think it's now been a little over 3 years, but he's closing on his 50th deal. And when you think about that, he's still relatively new, was honored with the Rising Star Award. And this guy continues to hustle, continues to shine, continues to find ways to close business. And so, Kuhn, congratulations to you on an amazing, amazing last couple of years. And I cannot wait to see what the next few years hold for you. So congratulations to Kuhn on closing his 50th deal. Now, looking ahead, I'm going to turn it over to my counterpart, MOLI, you guys have seen this. Listen, by the way, thanks for coming to all the trainings. You guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for packing the house. We made a decision for tomorrow, and I'm going to stop for a second. We made a decision for tomorrow for our database days in Fairfield. Most of the people that would go to the database days tomorrow are actually going to be here in the office today. So we're actually going to work on our database today. We're going to talk about nurture game. And so if you come here, we're going to do everything that we would do tomorrow. I looked at the list. All of you guys are already going to be in the office today. But I'm going to turn the mic over to MOLI, talk to us about the next couple of slides. So without further ado, MOLI, let's go over to you.
Just a reminder, tomorrow in CARINA'S Huddle, Money Store will be there to present and talk about the new CalHFA's Down Payment Assistance program. So if you haven't joined or want to know what's the latest, especially if you're new to the team or new to the industry, it's a great join. So link, as everybody knows, CARINA'S Huddle tomorrow, 12 noon. Link is on the team calendar. Alrighty, so you guys saw last week we're going to be starting some different ongoing events for the team. So if you haven't already, please, if you can, start to gather any clothing that you have, men, women, children, infants, babies, or whatever. The entire month of April, we will be accepting apparel donations that we will be donating to a local charity in Richmond. So if you have those, I already have started accumulating a pile myself, but starting next week, we will be accepting all month long. So if you're in the office or if you're out towards me out in Brentwood, if you have clothing and you would like it to be picked up, because maybe you don't frequent the office like I do, let me know and then I'll make arrangements to swing by and pick it up for you. But please spread the word. I will drop a size that's optimized for IG. So even if you just share it on your feeds, that would be great. But we'll be doing this all month long collectively as a team. So thank you. Also next week, we are kicking off our lunchbox socials. So it is a daytime event. So all the parentals out there can make it to pick up your little ones. But it's really just a good way for you guys to connect, collaborate. If you have open houses that you're prepping for, I will be in the office. I can't guarantee Carina may also be there. So it's always just a good time to connect with us. Let us know what you have going on, where you need support. I'll be there all day, but between these hours, Brian and I will be there to host. There will be mocktails and small bites. So I will drop next week's pairing on our Tuesday meeting, so you know what to expect next Thursday. But save the date, make plans to be there if you can. Again, we're hosting these lunchbox socials on the 1st and 3rd Thursdays of every month. Alrighty. All right, more fun times. Next Friday, this is something that we're going to be doing monthly. It is the first Friday, so if you know, you know. But this really is geared for networking in the industry. So if you have friends that are interested in the team or looking to connect with other professionals, title, escrow, other agents. If you're an advisor and you haven't met your advisees, invite them to come out, connect with them there. Again, just good times. But I will be dropping this as well. If you're donating apparel or if you have people that want to support our cause, they can come by on First Fridays. And what I noticed on this, I did not put the time, but it is on our calendar. So excuse the little hiccup here. But next Friday, April 4th, will be our first one. So more to come, and I will remind everybody again on Tuesday.
Beautiful. Love it. You guys, we are absolutely 100% committed to making sure that we are hosting trainings for you guys, that we're getting together in the office, we're having some fun, we're doing recognition, we're taking our top converters out to drinks tonight at Planks. So we're going to make sure that we are constantly doing things to bring this community together. Of course, we want to pour into you, train, coach, develop you, but we also want to have some fun with you guys. So that is our commitment to you guys, to show how much we appreciate you and how important this community is. And listen, I recommend that you just get here, look at the calendar and be like, all right, that's one I want to go to. I want to go check out that. Just get yourself to the office, have some fun with us, learn, contribute, be a, hand raiser, and get in the office. So you guys, if you need anything, you know where to find us. Anything before we close out, any good for the order that anybody wants to share, contribute, or say before we cut out? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Well, it is good to see everybody. Tomorrow for Keep It Moving group coaching, it is canceled because I will be on a flight to New Jersey to host an event out there in New Jersey. And the first thing I'm doing is having a piece of pizza. They're picking me up and we're going to go have pizza in New Jersey, Hoboken. So you guys have an amazing day. Looking forward to seeing everybody that's going to be here in the office today. It's going to be fun. We're having a mastermind. We're going to honor all of our converters and have some fun. So you guys have an amazing, amazing day. I made a video earlier that highlighted I made a post earlier that highlighted a video that Leo sent to Kenny and I. Leo Pareja is the CEO of EXP, and it was just a really, really powerful message thanking you guys for all of your contributions and all of your hard work. So if you haven't checked that out, look at my Instagram. It's there. It kind of tells the story of us in a very short way. So if you guys need anything, you know where to find us. Thank you for being here. Be you, but fast. Kenny, any parting words before we head out? Okay, cool. Have an amazing day, you guys. I'll see you here in the office shortly.